Davis steps up, throws, Banks has the catch, and he's going to be close to a first down.
No, he didn't get there.
He's a yard short. First down, Austin Westlake. There's 42 seconds left. North Shore has 2 timeouts.
It's over.
I mean, you look at Todd Dodge in this program, they are a dynasty.
I think a lot of this work started in the off season, trying to get everybody still dealing with virtual school, but very non-virtual athletic periods. Made the decision that all of our kids who were going to take part in spring football in the spring of 21 were going to be face-to-face. And if they weren't comfortable being face-to-face, that was fine. We'd pick them up in the fall, but there's nothing virtual about spring football at North Shore.
Those guys came such a long way the year before, so really it was just building, on the packages that we already had installed with them from the season before.
We just got to make sure we finish, because coming from that last game, we played Austin Westlake in the semifinals. We came up a little short, and that kind of, really stuck with us throughout the off season. So we really just wanted to make sure that, we kind of finished out what we started.
The mindset at that point, early in that year, was more just getting back into the routine of preparing for a football season more than anything else.
Touchdown, Westfield.
Busted coverage by North Shore.
Touchdown, bad defense by Mustangs.
That was a struggle. Obviously, we got tripped up at Westfield, which at the time was a huge disappointment. But looking back on it, was probably one of the turning points of this team, of understanding that there was a lot of work still left to do, and that we hadn't arrived, and nobody really cared about what teams in the past had done. That they were playing this year's version of North Shore.
It wasn't hit the panic mode. It was time to come back to work, and let's fish, and let's make sure we don't feel like this again.
We ain't never want to feel that pain again. We didn't want to feel that one again. We had felt it the year before, so after that moment, everybody started working harder. Everything turned up a notch. We started to bond together, everything started to click. We knew not to give up on each other, and we just kept working. The harder we worked, we knew it was outworking everybody else.
After that loss, we just knew that we just had to come work harder. It was just a mental game. We didn't let that bring us down. We just came back, worked harder at practice, came back stronger, and executed the next game.
That's part of the game is going to happen. And, we always kind of go back to, in 2015, we started out 1-3, and we lost those 3 non-district games, and just kind of get them guys to realize, that's not the end all. You learn a lot about yourself and a lot about your team, and, we still have time to correct it. We knew we had some things we had to get better at on both sides of the ball.
From that game, penalties, man. Penalties really hurt us. We had to become the more disciplined team.
Penalties. We had 10 or more penalties. Later on in the season, the numbers started going down, and that's when we started progressing.
We had a whole bunch of young kids on the team, man. We just had to grow up, man.
The guys up here, they taught me a lot. How to keep my composure, everything. Stay humble, work hard.
I know a lot of people just thinking they're gonna just be ready to win another one, but we wouldn't even think about no state championship. We're just getting focused on getting better as a team, working on maturity, getting better week by week.
Everybody just kind of expected it to happen. Well, there was a lot of people that didn't expect that to happen at the beginning of this past season.
People doubted us during the whole season. People thought we weren't gonna make it that far.
I had to block out. We all blocked out all the noise. Coach K tell us before a game, night before a game, stay off your phone, log out of Twitter, and you gotta focus in.
And the guys just got better and better and better. And before you know it, when you start getting deeper and deeper in the playoffs, all right, we got a shot. We're where we need to be.
Right. So here's a handoff to Owens. Touchdown, Xavier Owens on the first play.
Come here, rushing touchdown for the North Shore Money.
Got a man downfield, his brother. Hits it, touchdown. David Moore over the middle. Ball's up, and Jackson's got it.
It is picked off down the right sideline to Anderson. On the pick six.
North Shore is in the title game for the 3rd time in 4 years, looking for their 5th UIL trophy.
were facing off against the 2021 version of Duncanville. This wasn't a Houston versus Dallas. This wasn't a third series. This wasn't a rivalry. We weren't, if they were waiting for us to play the 2018 Duncanville or the 2019, they were going to wait around a long time.
The week we played Duncanville, we wasn't worried about that it was playing Duncanville. That was just our next opponent. We got to make sure that we play North Shore and don't let North Shore beat North Shore.
They really took that stance coming in, and when you do that, then you give yourself a fighting chance to come in and not make mistakes based on preconceived notions of years past.
It was one of those games, if the net score was going to probably win the game. Both defenses are playing lights out. I was telling these guys, no matter what, we'll come out here, we're going to take a shot. And they made a mistake right there running into our punt returner.
Jackson signals for the fair catch and then unable to put on the brakes as Caleb Kenny runs.
We've been running the ball the whole game. Didn't think we were going to go short, but we waited for our opportunity, and we took it. And you see.
I knew the ball was coming to me, so in my head, I knew that it was 3 minutes left on the clock. We got to make a big play.
I already knew he was going to the Omido, and he was doing like a post, so I was like, all you got to do is just make the throw, and he'll catch it. He made it. It was perfect.
No, I was happy, man. I was happy. I was too excited. We just had to finish the game strong.
Just looking at Duncanville and, they're a team that hadn't faced a whole lot of adversity just being behind that season. And then we were playing extremely good defense at that point in the game. So it was like, when he caught that pass, I was like, well, we got a chance to win it now.
When I caught the pick, it was like some seconds left, so I knew they weren't getting the ball back. I know I tilted the game on that one, so yeah, it was pretty good.
Ensuing Duncanville possession, James on the scramble, and Jamin Anderson picks it off.
Somebody going home mad and sad, so we weren't going home mad and sad.
I was happy for him. I knew he was going to do something like that. I was like, it's over when he made that interception. Yeah, that was a good play.
It's Joe, Shiesty Joe. Shiesty 7, yeah. He gonna get the job done. We can always count on Joe.
Well, I hit the quarterback so he can make the interception. So what's going through my mind was, that was teamwork right there. We got the win. A lot of people ain't noticed it, but I'm not gonna be like, I did that to him. He went and made a play and we won. But hey, we all making plays on the field, so I'm acknowledge everything.
I think when you put so much time and energy and time away from your family and you're working 7 days a week, at the end of the day, it's definitely, you want to sit here and say it's not about, winning, because we all in this profession to win games, and it's also about bringing up young men and making sure they do the right things. But, it's always a good deal at the end of the year when you can be one of the top 2 teams that be at the end, and just to win it makes it that much more special.
Oh yeah, it's unbelievable. And this one is probably a little bit more special. Just, some of the other state championships, is kind of the expectation. You're ranked #1 all year long, and you're undefeated. So this one was really special in that regard.
Crazy emotions. I didn't know what to feel. I was sad, happy, excited, everything. It was just an amazing moment.
Man, that's amazing. To win one last one before I leave, it was a great feeling. I can say I went out with a dub on that one.
Yeah, just every team is so different. All the circumstances are so different, and it's just exciting to watch these kids go out and represent this community and represent their families, and to stand there at the end of the year as champions in the largest division in the state of Texas is a special thing that never gets old.
It's just a very loving community, man. I love it over here. I really hate that I got to leave to go to college, but it's a loving community. They set you up for life over here.
I've been following the North Shore football program for approximately 25 years. In my 25 years, I had a run of not missing a game in 18 years. And I'm now started another run, and hopefully I can go another 18 years without missing a game.
I'm just ready for next season. I know it's going to be one of the remarkable seasons and so forth, so I'm looking forward for a victory, championship that is.
I would like to congratulate the coaching staff, Coach K and his assistant coaches. I think they've done a great job with the program, with the student athletes and getting them prepared for the next level. I'd just like to commend them. And the last thing I would like to say is, go Mustangs.
Let's go North Shore.
North Shore, that's what you hear on the road, North Shore.
The fans always there, and they always bringing us hope, because we just did like a parade, and they was all out there.
You know, being on the east side of town, because a lot of the coaches and kids, we've come from different places, but similar backgrounds, and just understanding the grit and the grind and what it takes to be successful. The good thing, I married a girl out the east side, because, you know, she embraces that role of just being, you know, tough and mentally tough and strong.
You know, it's a hard-working class community. I'm from this community, so it makes it that much more special for me. Just, you know, we know the fans come here and they support us and they spend their money to go travel, to go see these games, and they're here to support these kids, and let alone just not their families. We got people that's coming to these games, well, they ain't got no kids out here. They're just proud to be a part of this community, and just the run that we made here and the last couple of years is just second to none. And it's just, you see the hard work, just not only the coaches are putting in, but what these players are putting in, and just the passion from these fans to sit there, come out here Friday nights, Thursday nights, Saturday nights, whatever night it is that we're playing the game.
I own a beauty salon, and every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, wherever North Shore go, I'm gonna be there, because I believe these kids need somebody to know that there's somebody in the stands that's cheering for them. And me shutting down, people always say, why you shut down? I say, I'm not shutting down. I'll open up my heart to be a Mustanger.
The route these kids on is just, it's really special. It's a special place. I'm honored to be a part of this. I'm honored to be working here. I'm honored to be a kid from the East Side. I'm living a dream.
What are your thoughts on the term East Side Dynasty?
Well, East Side Dynasty, man, we created that, you know, playing hard.
It's a cool name for the, you know, the thing that we got going on, because it really is a dynasty. Like, this will keep happening as long as North Shore stays North Shore.
What I think is special about the football program is the coaches, the principals, the administrative, they've all put everything they can into it. And to me, it's a community that's built upon success.
They do a wonderful job with the kids, motivation-wise, and teaching them the techniques of the game.
I think the first thing is work ethic, you know, and that's what, you know, we face many different challenges throughout the day, whether it's a discipline challenge, a family, nutrition, whatever it is, and we can work through everything. And I think our kids understand that the work ethic is first and foremost, and then, you know, you deal with things like self-discipline and the ability to be a self-motivator and the things that are going to be necessary for them to be productive citizens and be good husbands and be good fathers and be, you know, productive in their workplace, whatever that might be. And so I think those are huge things. They're you know, across the signage in our weight room every day of being efficient, you know, working with integrity, working with intensity, having pride of where you're from. Those are pillars that we build upon, and I think those can cross any kind of career path that they choose as they go forward.
North Shore programs are very humbling, and it gets to where you need to be in life. Especially Coach K and all the coaches, they set you up for life. They don't just throw you into the fire. They're gonna set you on the path, and then they're gonna give you your chance.
Is there anything else you want to say to the coaches or your teammates or the community?
I just want to thank all of them. I want to thank the coaches, my teammates, you know, pushing me through the practice, you know, giving me the opportunity to play for this team, and thank you to the community for all the support.
Well, just first off, for the community, I just love how they support us day in and day out and being there for us and just showing love, putting on for North Shore.
I just want to thank the East Side community for bringing me and my family in, man. We love y'all, and we came out on top of them, man.
The condition of love is wonderful. They love the kids like they're their own. It's just amazing.
Just thank you. You set me up for life. Now it's time for me to go give back.
Are you looking forward to next season?
Yeah. We're gonna put on the show. We're gonna put on the show.
Well, I'm here. We finna grind. next 3 years. The plan is to get 3 more. We just finna grind.